You're watching WAFF 48 News on your side with Gina Benitez. WAFF 48 News at noon starts now.
Welcome in. Thanks for taking a break from the Olympics and joining us here for a quick noon update. Let's start things off with 48 First Alert meteorologist Chelsea. Aaron and Chelsea, the sun is back, but that also means the heat is back.
Yeah, we soaked up the upper 70s, low 80s while they lasted, but from here on out, hey, a big heat wave will be arriving. This is only just the beginning. Here's a live look at Decatur today. Nice day to be out on the lake thus far, but we will be tracking additional showers and storms developing later this afternoon and into your evening hours. Current temperatures already pushing into the 90s for most locations. Muscle Shoals sitting at 93 degrees. But when you factor in the high humidity levels, that definitely affects how it feels to you. Florence, you're feeling more like 105 degrees. Here in Huntsville, we're feeling like 104 degrees. Note a heat advisory is in effect until 7 o'clock this evening, mainly for areas along and west of 65. Now, areas to the east, that's where you're likely going to have better rain chances throughout the day. Mostly dry as of right now, but just like yesterday, we will see later development, and some of this development could be strong to severe. We will be tracking some heavy downpours, also isolated damaging wind gusts, possibly through your evening commute, so it is very important to stay weather alert. Taking you hour by hour, this is going to be mainly for portions of Madison County back into Jackson and DeKalb County. We will be watching for multi-cluster storm cells moving in, again capable of torrential downpours, frequent lightning, small hail, and I think the bigger threat is going to be some of those damaging straight line wind gusts. All of this will continue to fade away by the late evening hours, and drier and also much hotter weather will be in store for your Wednesday. This is not a tornado setup, but you don't need tornadoes to cause damage. Again, these are going to be your main storm threats, likely through sunset. Expect any storm activity to fade away overnight with partly cloudy skies into your Wednesday morning. Overnight lows will be very mild and humid in the mid and upper 70s, and up and away those temperatures will go. By Wednesday afternoon, high temperatures likely in the mid and upper 90s, and that sticks with us through the end of your week. Temperatures will cool ever so slightly into your upcoming weekend, as we'll be tracking our next frontal boundary, bringing back a better chance for scattered showers and storms.
Chelsea, thank you. All new at noon, a Madison County judge denied a capital murder suspect's request to be tried as a youthful offender. Terrell Ote is charged with a 2021 shooting on Sparkman Drive. Prosecutors say he shot a man during a drug deal. He'll be back in court next month for a motion to suppress his statements. His co-defendant previously pleaded guilty. An attempted murder suspect is now in the Jackson County Jail after being arrested in Tennessee. Jonathan Powell was arrested earlier this year in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. He's charged with shooting a family member during an argument back in April. A Madison County deputy is talking about his road to recovery 2 weeks after being hit by a driver. Detective Josh Mosley was assigned to monitor construction on 565 when he was hit by a driver going more than 80 miles per hour. Mosley has 12 broken ribs, 3 fractured ribs, and 2 broken vertebrae, as well as nerve damage. He spent more than a week in the ICU. He is now in rehab, learning how to walk again. He spoke exclusively to 48 News about staying positive through the pain for his family.
When you have a doctor sit there and tell you that it's a miracle that you're alive, let alone walking, brings a new perspective to life. Mainly right now, dealing with my hand is the biggest issue, as I've got a life to give to Stephanie. We both have kids. I've got a life to give to them. I can't thank my family and friends enough.
Doctors say it will take Mosley a year to fully recover. Now, the driver who hit him is charged with first-degree assault. A big drug bust has landed a man in the Madison County Jail on a $4 million bond. Trenton Grays here is charged with trafficking fentanyl, meth, cocaine, and marijuana. Police say they arrested him while serving a warrant on Jonathan Drive. They say this arrest was the result of a very long investigation. During their search, agents with the North Alabama Drug Task Force found almost 14 ounces of fentanyl. A federal judge sentenced a former state representative to more than a year in federal prison for his fraud conviction. Former Rep. John Rogers' 13-month sentence is for his part in a scheme to steal money from a community service fund. Rogers was also ordered to pay nearly $200,000 in stolen tax dollars back. He served more than 40 years in the state legislature before pleading guilty and resigning earlier this month. We do want to thank you for joining us. We will be back on your streaming services at 4 this afternoon while the Olympics are on. You can find us on Roku, Amazon, your Fire Stick, or on YouTube. Our regular newscast will return tonight at 5 p.m.